obey my commands at all times. Most of all, protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves, good luck.
Well, on at least one of the two fighters, he's been, his footwork simply moved to go to the canvas for the first time. A piece of experience about which Berto smiled and said, okay, now I know what that's like. We'll see what happens next. Good little left hook inside by Estrada. Tries to follow it up. Berto
that's
has
to shake him, shake Berto.
And patience is starting off with the jab like he's doing.
Let him go, Berto.
And strong. Berto sparred with some middleweights. Berto sparred with middleweights and said both of Estrada's two.
And if you look at Estrada, he's trying to put Berto back on the rope, trying to force him back and impose his will on him. But Berto's not standing for that. He's answering with...
Now Berto begins to work behind the jab, which is what he said, that he wanted to use his jab more, poise, try to make it easier for himself in there.
And you know, this is an improvement on his jab.
Estrada's made his point to a certain degree as Berto backs up into the ropes. Now Berto motions him in as if to say, come on, give me a chance to counter you. 17 out of 59. Harold Letterman at least making good on his promise. He tried to work more behind the jab. You heard the man in his corner saying, keep your hands together when he's inside. Purpose to try to shift the momentum a little bit. Estrada backed up there, lashes Berto with a body shot. Fights.
And by winging punches and brawling.
And he's staying away from him. So this is a position where he doesn't want to be. He doesn't want to be against the ropes.
In the center of the ring, Estrada bodies him off and manages to push him into the ropes one more time. This is pushing me to the limit a little bit. Hard right hand upstairs by David Estrada. Tries to follow it up. Berto left hook to the body by David Estrada. He's giving as good as he gets again midway through round two. Good left hook to the body there by Berto.
Has been given to develop him as someone who appears to be as strong as he is.
Are extremely close. Berto has landed 39 punches. Estrada has landed 38 punches in the second round.
Berto trying to show that he can think his way. Fighter has to be able to do both.
Berto's doing a good job by keeping that right hand up because Estrada's throwing that left hook like he means business.
Oh, Estrada's determination is fierce. They've fought at a blistering pace so far. It'll be interesting to see if we get to round 6 or 7, which, if either, can keep this up.
Berto's elected to stand in and fight with Estrada. I don't know if that's the right move, but he's doing a good job. At the moment, he's not getting hit.
They're both making contact, and a lot of it is solid contact flush on the jaw. And Estrada seems to make his point there. Heard Andre's trainer, Tony Morgan, telling him, you've got much better skill, use it.
It makes you fight him.
Good left hook upstairs by Berto.
Laying in there. He needs to put his hands up or even get out. Doesn't need to get in there and wait for the answer from Estrada.
Because the answer is coming. Estrada is attempting to answer every hard blow with a shot of his own.
When you've been stronger than every opponent you've faced.
For the welterweight division, this is the kind of a fight Miguel Cotto could appreciate. Brutal, hard punishment to both the head and body inside.
He's throwing the combination, he's laying in there. It doesn't need to be, he's got to move.
Big right hand and a straight left by Berto. Estrada trying to show that he can come back one more time. 4-punch combination. What a round. CompuBox numbers in the third round out of 98. Most of them were power shots. It was one of the best rounds of the year. Harold, how do you have it so far?
He doesn't punch back, he covers up, and that's when Estrada's effective. 2-1, Berto.
That from was a left hook by Estrada. Berto dancing around. He has to keep that right hand up because
the eye could well come from the punch that both Larry and Harold have referenced, the left hook that Estrada landed in the first minute of round number 1. Two fighters to come out and fight the 4th round at the same pace at which they fought the 3rd. I don't care how well conditioned you are. That was blistering stuff. Berto's putting up a reasonable facsimile right now. Will to invest in body shots throughout the fight. And you've seen many opponents fade in the late rounds.
He is backing Estrada up.
These are the effects of a hard puncher.
Well, it's interesting. Estrada has been in with Kermit Cintron. Successful job of keeping the swelling from getting out of control. If there was supposed to be a jabbing contest tonight, and both fighters claimed they would commit to it and use it more, Berto is statistically winning the jabbing contest. But Estrada managed to get Berto into a corner.
He seems to be fighting in spurts, because he looked like he took the last round off, but he's coming back strong in this round.
Lennox that trying right now.
For the first time against Cosme Rivera. Estrada has fought 12-round fights before.
Good combinations by Berto. Good body punches.
Hit hard punches thrown with conviction. Body again by Andre Berto, starting to mix that punch in more and more, and it's an intelligent thing to do.
Good left
Combination upstairs, and another good left hook following the combination by Berto. Faster hands.
I don't know how many guys survive. These fighters both train.
Phantom Gym, which is operated by Mike Marchiante, one of the most skilled matchmakers there is.
You can see he's mounting an attack against Estrada, and Estrada definitely felt those punches.
Jim, I thought of Berto as a kind of a 1-2 fighter.
And it's evident tonight.
Well,
Oh, that is true.
good jab by Estrada there.
A lot of jabs in this fight, but I don't see too many jabs by him. I see more left hooks than jabs.
Well, it's 24, 25 fights into their career, get a big opportunity and say to themselves, I'm going to do something different.
Estrada just waving himself in. He's pushing his body forward, trying to get Berto against the ropes. He's taking a step back and then a step to the side. Let him come forward, let him go past him and counterpunch him.
This would be more dangerous for Berto, except that Estrada's punches don't seem to have the same steam and quickness that they had in the first couple of rounds.
And he hasn't gone to the body the way Berto does.
Combination punching again for Berto. Matching lefts and rights.
And maybe he's learned his lesson.
Make the United States Olympic team in the year 2004. He was involved in a controversy at the Olympic trials, allowed back into the trials. Then ultimately the disqualification was reviewed and upheld. Now an unbeaten young prospect in Southern California going to Haiti because of a technicality in the Haitian Olympic team eligibility rules. He was allowed to represent Haiti in the Olympic Games. Halfway through, once again, Andre Berto's before. Estrada has done it in his career. Harold Letterman, how do you have it so far?
Okay, Jim. 3 rounds, David Estrada's competitive in this fight.
And incidentally, earlier I mentioned the swelling outside of Berto's right eye. There's now some swelling outside the left eye.
Berto is getting the experience that some nights and hit a guy with everything you have and still be there.
And really focusing on those type of things.
Estrada has only been knocked out once. That was by Kermit Cintron. Since with David Estrada, you'd be doing the same thing that a surefire Hall of Fame fighter accomplished.
Mosley fought when he moved back down.
Was a left hook to the body by Mosley. Mosley's left hook to the body wrecked many opponents in the lightweight division.
Berto's doing the right thing. He's throwing combinations, not making himself an easy target.
To various radio outlets and others that if you've written Jermaine Taylor off, and some people have, you might be shocked at how good he'll look against a fighter who will trade with him and give his offense a chance to flow. CompuBox numbers team landed out of 500. Estrada 187 out of 484. Those are very comparable numbers. Harold Letterman made the point, all but one of them so far.
Better in the second and third minutes of the rounds.
Round 8 of a scheduled 12, only the second time that Berto has full rounds with Cosme Rivera in his last fight. It'll be interesting to see if he has to go to the 11th and 12th tonight. Good body shot, sets up a right and a left, and another help left hook upstairs, back, and now there's a trickle of blood.
Estrada looks like a beaten man, but man.
But it does look like the punches of respect, and the only thing Estrada knows to do is
for his efforts.
But tremendous will and heart. David Estrada refusing to quit and refusing to wilt against a guy who is beginning to dish out very vicious punishments.
I thought that a left right to the midsection, back he comes.
And Estrada does look hurt.
But there he throws 7 punches in succession to announce with his fists that he's still in the fight.
Estrada's
what a table setter.
He's leaving himself open for that uppercut by Berto. Oh, that was a great shot by Berto.
Tremendous right hand. Estrada looping his right hand in return. Estrada's beginning to win and loop all of his punches. If Berto shortens up and stays to the inside, he'll get a chance to do terrific damage.
And here we see Estrada catching Berto with an overhand right. But here we see a great uppercut by Berto, followed by a left. This is where Estrada keeps his head down and is susceptible.
Seeing that the first time.
Power shots in the 8th round. You remember how stunned we were by the 3rd round. They landed 94 power shots by CompuBox count in the 8th round. Andre Berto, 51 out of 62. That's stunning accuracy. 82% of more and more shots. And Lennox, watching all this, I'm reminded of the immortal words of Mike Tyson. Boxing is a hurt business.
With your head down, these punches, such as an uppercut.
Shoulder on Berto's shoulder, and he kind of grinned at us and winked, as if to say, isn't this fun? Warning Estrada against the bull rush tactic.
You know, if Estrada feels he has to clinch, it means he's really hurt.
Inside his mouth as well as in the nose. Berto with another good uppercut, this time with the left hand.
Look over to his corner. That shows a good poise and good relaxation, and he's doing the right thing. In that.
Estrada landed a flush left hook. He's not hurting me.
That was an excellent thing for him to be doing.
Keep an eye on this person. Berto has landed 72 of 94 power shots in the last 2 rounds. Harold, how do you have it so far?
That is David Estrada is fighting with his head down. I mean, you can't.
Head down, Lennox. Is he simply ducking to try to avoid punishment?
An even harder shot. So those type of punches can really hurt you.
He was ever in the ring.
Berto has never gone into these poised way, understanding that he has the upper hand, the lower hand, and every other hand.
And you know, I got them. I can see him coming, and I'm blocking them, and this is what I'm going to answer with. And what he answers with.
Estrada tries a footwork change, and tremendously courageous, gutty performance for Estrada. Sharp punching.
And you know, this just shows what type of shape Berto's in, that he can be in the 10th round and still be throwing.
This is a fight that suggests
another uppercut. Oh, down with a straight right hand.
If he doesn't, he's still walking on his heels. The referee should have stopped that fight a long time ago. Berto's just destroying him.
And now here comes the trainer from Estrada's corner racing across the ring to stop the action before David Fields gets a chance to make any more decisions about it. Lennox.
And here you see the knockdown right on the chin.
That came after for 10 rounds.
And being starched by an uppercut that left Estrada a sitting duck for the straight right hand.
And let me tell you, there was full power behind that.
Now here's the end as referee David Fields allows the action to continue. And standing up in the far corner, Luis Lagaman, Estrada's trainer, is coming over the ropes at this moment, racing across the ring to stop the action as Fields jumps in and throws his arms.
The winner by TKO victory, still undefeated, Andre Berto.